Everyone hopes and prays for that one true love, that one true relationship, that one partner that will be everything to them. Some think that they found this person. It's all smiles and laughter. This person says all the right things. They love and cater to your every need. They may even treat you with the utmost respect. You introduce them to your family and let your family know this person is everything to me. I love them. But something happens. Something you may not have thought was a big deal, but they did. Someone else may have looked at you funny, texted you, talked to you, called you, made you laugh or smile. This boils their blood and eats them out alive. They become upset with you, and then bam, you see a side of this person you never thought possible. He will change. It was my fault. I did something to upset him. He promised me he'd never do it again. I love him. These are things that my best friend would tell me when I would see a fresh wound on her body. Everyone had believed she had left him because we did not want her to see him anymore. But behind our backs, he would be there. He was very demanding. He followed her everywhere, and he was everywhere she turned. She believed he would change because he brainwashed her into believing so. She believed she deserved it until one day she almost lost her life at the hands of a man she believed loved her. He choked her and beat her and left her to fend for herself. It took almost losing her life to realize she needed to get out of that relationship. What is domestic violence, you may ask? Domestic violence and emotional abuse are behaviors used by one person in a relationship to control the other. According to the National Domestic Hotline, on average, 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States. More than 12 million women and men over the course of a year. 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men ages 18 and older in the United States have been the victim of severe physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime. About 4,000 women die each year due to domestic violence. We need to anticipate the need and help those who are dealing with domestic violence and provide resources. We need to make people more aware of domestic violence programs and reach out to those who have been affected by it. First, I will talk about why some individuals do not leave their domestic relationships and how it affects anyone involved in the situation. Then, I will speak on domestic hotline, shelters, and how we as a community can help these individuals leave these relationships. Some may ask, why don't you just leave the relationship? It can't be that hard, can it? You're wrong. Some are fearful of what is to come if they decide to just up and leave. Some fear for their lives and children's lives. Statistics show that 75% of women who are murdered by their batterers are killed when they leave or after they leave a relationship. This was according to the domestic abuse shelter in Florida. Others fear of what it may do to their social status. Individuals may find it embarrassing. They may have low self-esteem from their abuser constantly putting them down. For the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals, they may fear that they will be outed if nobody knows, so they stay in fear. For some others, their partners are what they rely on. Their fear is not having money, anywhere to go, or they may have a disability. Some stay because of their immigration status, religious views, or because they may be pregnant. But the main reason why individuals stay in an abusive relationship is the belief that the person they love will change. They believe all the sorries and all the manipulations. But I am here to tell you that the probability of that happening is slim to none. Once they lay a hand on you, they will do it again, again, and again. All of this information is according to Love is Respect. Domestic relationship hurts everyone involved. In most cases, children have to witness their parents getting abused. According to the Domestic Violence Roundtable, studies show that 3 to 4 million children between the ages of 3 to 17 are at risk of exposure to domestic violence each year. United States government statistics say that 95% of domestic violence cases involve women victims of male partners. The children of these women often witness the domestic violence. Witnessing can mean seeing some incidents of physical or sexual abuse. It can mean hearing threats of fighting noises from other rooms. Children may also absorb the aftermath of a physical abuse such as blood, bruises, tears, torn clothing, and broken items. Finally, children may be aware of the tension in their homes, such as a mother's fearfulness when the abuser's car pulls into the driveway. When children are exposed to the abuser, they become fearful and anxious. They always have their guards up, waiting for the next incident to occur. They never feel safe and fear for the safety of the parents, siblings, and themselves. The behavioral responses of children who witness domestic violence may include acting out, withdrawal, anxiousness to please. They also may become sad, depressed, and angry at the abuser for the violence and at the mother for being unable to prevent the violence. As children get older, some who are exposed to the violence may see violence as the only solution. For females witnessing as children, they may see the abuse is a norm, and in the relationship for the males, they may see that abusing is a norm. Children should not be involved in these type of situations due to the fact that they face such high risk of being violent when they're older. We need to help get the ones involved out before it's too late. Here in San Antonio, there are 7 domestic shelters. They provide everything you need and for your children to escape their abuser. All you need to do is call a domestic hotline. This is one way we as a community can get these individuals out safely. You are able to donate your money to domestic violence prevention services to help assist the families who are trying to escape their abuser. If you are unable to provide your money for the cause, it's okay. Another way you are able to help is volunteering at a local shelter or hotline. And lastly, educating the community. The majority of the community is unaware of these situations or blind to it because it has not happened to them. In conclusion, we talked about what domestic violence is, how it affects us, and what we can do to help. It is time for us as a community to help get those individuals out of these relationships before it is too late. Everyone deserves to live a long and healthy life. I ask you today to join me in helping by donating your money or your time to a local shelter. Thank you.
Wow. Did I come out? Sorry.